a podcast about nothing.
People don't need what they need. They don't know what they need for themselves. They know the temporary thing. I got to eat. I got to drink some water. I got to sleep. I'm tired. You know, we know the basic necessities, but when it comes to slightly what we want and what we need, like, I know I need to be away from people to recharge. Like, I have to be by myself. It's not an option. It's not a question. I can't do it around other people. I have to. Like,
I realized that within, I know we spoke about it a little bit a couple of episodes ago, but like, when I said like, oh, I'm realizing who I am, especially during this like lock-in, it's like I always thought that me being around people was what I needed. And I realized that that's not it.
Not it.
I can't. I can't focus. I can't get shit done.
No, nothing.
And I also realized that people don't respect me or my time.
Yeah. No, I don't. I mean,
wow.
I'm not saying like,
wow.
I'm just saying like, I don't think about people's time, so I can see why you feel like people wouldn't. I'm not saying it like me.
Yeah, I know I'm a little sensitive. I already told you what time of the month it is.
Me specifically. Damn. I'm not talking about me specifically not caring, but I can see why you feel like people don't care. But because of the fact that I'm so adamant about taking time to myself, not answering my phone, not talking to nobody.
Yeah.
I can get why you feel like that. You get what I'm saying? But you do have to learn to, I ain't worried about shit y'all talking about right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it's something you have to,
it's a learned behavior. You can't, I used to feel guilty, you know what I'm saying? Like really guilty, but I recognize this is something that I need. Like,
yeah.
I'm not a person who can be around people and be recharged. Like, and I told you, when me and Ian had the discussion, I knew I was different when he told me he took medicine and it made him feel like he didn't want to be around anybody. That blows my mind because I'm like, I feel like this every day. Every day. I have to talk myself up to be around people.
Oh, yeah.
So for you not to want to be around anybody because you took a pill, I'm like, I got that little drug in my body. I can sell my DNA.
Oh. Oh, wow.
No, seriously though. I'm serious. And that blew my mind. And that was like a year ago, almost 2 years ago. But he told me that it made so much sense. Like, wow.
I feel like I'm made to feel guilty when I need time. But I also, like, our situations are very different. I have a husband and 3 kids and parents and
I think it throws me off that you need, well, I feel like everybody should take alone time. If you want to be around people all day, you're weird to me. But I will say, if it throws me off that you want or feel like you need alone time because you are such a people person. You're so lively. You're always around people. It felt like you said it before, it felt like you got recharged by a good time and being around people and being in front of people like that. So just to hear like, yeah, I need to step away sometimes. Yeah. It's like, you know, you learn your stuff.
You do. And I don't know if it's really, again, this whole lock-in, I think has people questioning who they actually are. Like, is this really who I am? Do I need time alone because I've been locked in? Or is it a natural thing? Yeah. Like, is it naturally who I am to need time by myself? Or
I mean, it could have come about because of this. Because the time spent was a little OD. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I love people, but love is strong. You know, love is strong. And it's weird to, I'm not gonna say it's weird. Let me stop using the word weird. I don't want y'all to feel like y'all are weird for being married or with y'all significant others. But I do think it's strange.
Oh, weird to strange. From where we're now strange, okay?
I do think it's a tad strange to want to spend every second around someone too. Like we came crying out on our own. On our own. Like, you know, take some time to yourself, reflect. Relax, relate, release.
Yeah. I definitely realized that more this year than any other year, that time alone is like therapeutic.
Legit. And you can literally be sitting in silence and it'll be the best thing in your life.
And it's rare.
It's rare and it should be intentional.
Yeah, it's rare. And I also feel very guilty for not moving.
But you've always said that.
I don't want to get emotional. It's my period. I'm telling you.
So you about to cry because you don't do no chores?
I didn't clean the bathroom today.
She didn't clean it.
No, I'm just saying, like,
like actually doing stuff for your kids.
Not just that. It's like, it's everything. It's like not doing stuff for my kids, not doing stuff for myself, not doing stuff for my husband. And I'm sure so many women can relate, especially like not just married women in relationships, men in relationships. It's like,
y'all need to come up with like, excuse my French, but like a fuck it day. Kids will understand.
No.
After a certain age, like make sure they eat, make sure they're fed, stuff like that. But I think what my mom came about when she turned 50, I think women should experience younger.
Absolutely. But when your mom turned 50, you guys were all grown. Self-sufficient.
I mean, yes, but it's also an attitude thing. I think like it's an attitude thing. It was like we were self-sufficient, but she had to cut off a lot of things that we relied on her for. You get what I'm saying? Like emotional things, like certain little small things that we didn't notice that, okay, it's time for you to branch out and find your own little cuddle buddies. You can't sleep in my bed no more. You know, little stuff like, sorry, Mom. I like sleeping with my mom. Her bed was warm. It was comfortable. She had the most pillows. Like dang. She had the good shows.
You was 25? Wow. That was
like 20.
That was last year. I thought I was bad. I stopped sleeping with my parents at 13.
I mean, you was too grown for me.
Oh, look. Oh, she was 25. Okay.
No, I'm saying in a sense like, yeah, like I feel like the attitude that she adopted when she was 50, that women should experience younger. And because I always state this, the realization that I recognize, parents do not belong to their children. They don't. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
facts.
It's a hard pill to swallow as a child who feels like their parents owe them their lives. And I will say that.
I feel like Thomas feels like that.
And open and honestly, I feel like I didn't ask to be here. Y'all had sex. Y'all conceived me. You pushed me out and raised me. I didn't.
First of all,
I wasn't in there like knock, knock, knock. Stop knocking on my uterus. Well, I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I wasn't the one to do that. So I was somebody who struggled with that for a really long time. Like, what did y'all bring me here for? To leave me out struggling for what? Yeah. I did. It was something I had to get over on my own. But once I recognize it, it's easier for me to move on and to have the relationships that I do have now with my parents. But I feel like that attitude of parents understanding that about themselves, you got to take care of yourself first. You got to be for yourself.
And it could be, I mean, you know, again, I'm not going to beat y'all down with it. It could just be that I'm very emotional because Aunt Flo has started to visit today, and I just, you know, I want to get into bed and I want to crawl into the bed and I want to stay there for a couple of days. But I know that it's not accepted in my household.
Yeah, true.
Like I need just
we need to normalize cycles being a sickness.
It's facts, like,
because the way it knocks me down,
and it's looked at as such a bad thing. It's like,
you used to look at it as a bad thing till you saw how miserable I got.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
It's like weak ass. Like, you got this all your life, weak ass.
You remember that conversation?
Yes, until I came in here and I was like, I'm trying to hold it together, but I can't. She's
and
like,
I felt so bad. I felt so bad because it was like for so long, I literally suppressed all of my emotions that I was having on these days and was like, fuck it, I gotta keep going because of what people make you feel like.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
And I've had horrible cycles since I was 11.
And you push that onto your kids. It's like,
suck it up.
Suck it up.
Yeah.
When your daughters come to you and like, oh, just, you know what? You've had this last month.
Yeah.
Get over it.
It
It's
happens
like,
every month.
Like, no, it's okay.
Sometimes it's worse than the others.
Yeah. And like literally, I told you yesterday, I got so sick. I literally went home. It was like 4:00 in the afternoon. I woke up this morning. You said the same thing. I said
the same thing.
I
went to sleep 4:30 in the afternoon, woke up at 6:30 in the morning.
And there's nothing I can do to control that emotion. And
I set an alarm. I didn't want to sleep for that long at all. I set an alarm for an hour and a half later. I didn't wake up till the next morning.
The fact that you feel guilty for having these emotions, you feel guilty for having your period, you feel guilty for crying or being depressed in that moment. It's like, fuck you. Sorry.
Somebody's vexed.
Sorry. Flow is flowing. No, fuck you. No, sorry. Okay, again, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. God, I'm glad I'm not on live right now. Please.
Right.
Hey, Mr. Sound Guy, please cut this out.
Thanks, Sound Guy. Being a woman is so fun.
No, fuck you and fuck all of the fuck. So thank you for listening. That's about that thing. It's just, it's fucked up.
Expect more from humans, not just from women. How about it? That should be it. Because some of y'all are monkeys, for real. We gonna talk about that. Some of y'all skywalkers. No, walking backwards.
Yeah, you just insulted two races. Skywalkers and monkeys. Wow. Some of y'all are camels. Damn, some of y'all chihuahuas.
At least camels holding water in their backpack.